What musical groups can you confidently say successfully blend deep lyrics, complex arrangements, and compelling visuals? I could name maybe 3 or 4, but the one that most readily comes to mind is Mili, otherwise known as Project Mili. Mili is the brainchild of composer Yamato Kasai and Chinese-Canadian vocalist Cassie Wei, and is what I consider to be an experimental post-classical band, though fitting them in any kind of box is pretty difficult as they have an incredibly unique sound. Their style is just joy to listen to. It blends mesmerizing vocals in English, Chinese, Japanese, French, and other languages, along with these electronica-infused classical riffs that range from quintessential pop music to orchestral scores. Adding to the mix, you have the bass talents of Yukihito Mitomo and the drummer Shoto Yoshida. Their skills added to Kasai's composition and Wei's amazing self-harmony makes for an absolutely euphoric experience that masterfully walks the line between the eerie and the beautiful. To take it even a step further is their combination animator and illustrator Ao Fujimori, whose gorgeous style helps to further accentuate what I'm calling the Mili experience. Especially in their music and lyric videos on YouTube, the art captures the eyes of the viewer while the music itself takes them on a journey. The art itself is vague enough to leave interpretation along with the lyrics, further engaging the fans. The first time I ever encountered Mili, I think, was whenever I was playing this rhythm game on my phone back in the day called Demo, one of the Rayart games alongside the Citus series. Anyway, the first time I ever heard Mili, though I didn't realize it was them, was in that game. However, I, like many other new fans, really rediscovered Mili whenever they did the amazing opening for the first season of Goblin Slayer back in 2018. Following that point, I was in college at the time, and I just was blown away by not only their music that they had done for anime, but also their 3 major studio albums and the couple of video game soundtracks that they had done before and since 2018. Video games like Ender Lilies and Library of Ruina are some of the games that they've done stuff for. Just their adaptability to different genres and mediums just never ceases to amaze me, as well as just the passion that they put into these projects. It doesn't matter if it's their own album, if it's an anime, opening, ending, insert song, whatever, video game soundtrack, just a teaser for something, whatever Mili lends their music or voice to or whatever it is, they give it their all, and they always seem to only take projects that they can really get invested in, which of course, if you're passionate about something, that passion is going to leak out and grasp whoever your audience is. So to that end, I want to discuss their compositions a little bit more. A lot to me of what makes Mili's songs unique is the lyric composition. In most normal pop, rock, indie, whatever kind of music, you're gonna find, standard musical theory practices. You're going to find meter, rhyme, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, verse, whatever type structure to things. And that's not bad. That's just how music has been written for a long time now, and that's what works. However, Mili lyrics especially kind of read like a poem or a novel page, something that you would be more likely to read rather than hear, I guess is how I'm trying to say it. They put a lot more emphasis on what they want to say rather than how they're saying it. And what I mean by that is it's not like there isn't thought behind the lyrics, it's that there is so much thought and imagery that they're trying to evoke that they don't really care as much about trying to rhyme every verse or make every line flow on a certain beat like a rap song or something. They really just want to convey what they want to convey, and they don't particularly seem to mind how they go about that. Because you'll hear during most any Mili song that Wei's ways vocals kind of soar or fall or stumble or rush or whatever to get the verse into the music. And that doesn't mean that, and I'll play an example here and just let you see/hear it. To me, it's like somebody took a Robert Frost or a Lord Byron or a Roald Dahl poem or something and sang it at me. It doesn't necessarily fit the beat, it doesn't rhyme all the time, whatever. But despite all of that, Way's vocals managed to make it sound so natural and so beautiful that the irregularity of it from other kinds of music is more likely to make you a fan than a hater, I'd say. And to match that vocal energy perfectly is Kasai's arrangements. Dynamic beats and mixes and styles just flawlessly conform with non-conforming vocals. I'll try to explain myself. Sometimes the music kind of sweeps the lyrics up or slows down erratically just a little bit to match a particularly wordy lyric before crashing back into tempo. I'll put another example. Not only that, but just the sheer complexity of it. Kasai puts in different instrumental licks in and out of the songs like a crazed switchboard operator, but it's not so crazy and complex that it sounds messy or forced. All in all, I'd say the whole of Project Mili, or Mili, however you want to call it, encapsulates intentionality. Their music kind of ebbs and flows around poetic lyrics and imaginative art in this crazy tapestry. And no matter what project they do an incredible job of caring deeply for it, which comes through, of course, like I said, in their final product. I'm gonna sound more pretentious than I already do if I keep going, so I'm just gonna kind of end it with a shout out for them. I have left links to everything I could find down below, including any of the music or music videos that I showed in this video. They also just released a new album like a month or two ago that is orchestral arrangements, sheer orchestral arrangements of songs from not only their 3 major albums prior, but also I believe some of the music from the Library of Ruina soundtrack. I could be wrong. And of course, it's beautiful. It's fantastic. Hearing it in an orchestral arrangement is just... But yeah, check that out. Again, thank you all so much for watching my little rambling about an artist that I really enjoy. Mili, if you ever see this, I love you all so much. This is a project that is near and dear to me. I very much love all of your music. Anytime I see that you've got something new that came out, I'm jumping for joy in my chair to go listen to it. So your music means the world to me. Yeah, I've been Papadopoulos. I'm still Papadopoulos. I don't know what I've been Papadopoulos meant, but yeah. I'll see y'all next time.